So we have the case here of Gabby Petito, a fortunate situation. Condolences to families of both people, Gabby and Brian. The questions here we're going to talk about is what the mainstream media won't talk about for various reasons. Gabby was, I was like, I keep seeing this thumbnail on my feed. They've got this chick, this young chick, sort of aesthetic. She's got like a tan on. She's wearing white shorts. She's in the back of a car. And I kept seeing it for days and days and days in the feed. And eventually I clicked on it. I was like, who's Gabby Petito? And she's gone missing. And I was like, why is it... I mean, it's unfortunate she's gone missing, but I'm like, why is she special that this is going so viral? Is it because she's white, blonde, young, attractive face, slim body, the quintessential American girl, 5'5", 110 pounds, like that typical look? Nothing wrong with that, is what it is. But I'm thinking, this is unfortunate truth that this is, if it was a white male who'd gone missing, like if Brian had gone missing, no one would care. No one would care. The only reason why people care now is because they're thinking, hang on, where is Brian gone? This is suspicious. If Brian went missing, no one would care. Can you imagine that? Imagine CNN reporting, Brian Laundrie's he's gone missing, his girlfriend's come home, and she's not talking to authorities. No one would really care. Unless if the girlfriend was aesthetic, and then there's a bit of like drama and a bit of... That's the unfortunate reality here. If we're going to go to the stats, this is from... the stats in the US, approximately 4,400 bodies unidentified are recovered every year in the USA. 4,400 approximately unidentified bodies, deceased, dead, every year. How many of them get smashed into the feed? So it's crazy. Over 600,000 people go missing every year, and most of those are recovered. They come home, etc. But there's, it's crazy how many people actually go missing and are never found. But they don't make the media because they don't have the aesthetics for it. So again, the media is just, it's clickbait. I'm cashing in on it as well. I'm part of the problem as well. But it's just, in highlighting the problem, I'm still making money off it. I'm still getting, audience attention, revenue, etc. So it's just, this is the crazy world we live in, man. If you got aesthetics, when you're famous, people care about you. If you're not, people don't. If you're pretty, people care. If you're not, people don't really as much. It's a cutthroat world out there. Meanwhile, in Yemen, we've got over 2 million kids facing starvation this year. But how often is that pushed into your feed? Over 30,000 kids today will die from starvation under age 5 every day around the world. But who that doesn't get pushed in the feed. Because there's no election agenda, there's no blah, 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 blah. So anyway, it's crazy. So this is confirmed that Gabby was a homicide victim. I'm not sure how they confirmed that, but I guess we'll get more details later on. But it just goes to show you that, if you're a white male and you have a problem in life, no one really cares, all right? And that's not good or bad. It just is what it is. So men, if you think people care about you, white men, if you people think... I'm not being racist, I'm just being real here. I don't care what colour you are. I'm just saying that if you are a white male and you have a problem, you're pretty much on your own. And that's okay, alright? Don't feel offended when no one comes to help you, okay? This is how it is. It's like if you get a flat tyre on your bicycle. It's okay, man. Just fix the flat tyre, keep on rolling, alright? That's how it is. It's just how it is. So, again, the people who disappear the most are white men, the suicides, white men, etc. But it doesn't really get talked about that much because it's like, well, you're a man, deal with it. Is what it is. But if you're a pretty young thing, then, and you're blonde, etc., or if you just have the aesthetic, then yeah, we'll look after you. That's just the world we live in. Good or bad, is what it is. Just to let you know. So yeah, it is. I find all this stuff, this social narrative stuff, very, very interesting. A lot of guys get bitter about it. They're like, well, I'm not a hot blonde young chick, blah, blah, blah. No one cares about me, blah, 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 blah. Bro, just get over it, man. It's just part of being a man, alright? It's part of being a man, part of being a woman. There's pros and cons to everything, okay? You can change genders if you want, whatever. Just saying, it is what it is. The question is, would Gabby have gotten the publicity if she wasn't as young and aesthetic and high SMV? I personally don't think so. And that's unfortunate. because there's a lot of people in the world who need some mega attention. They got some crazy, plights going on there. But, the children starving, no one really cares. It's like, donate, we'll take a cut, and we'll buy another Rolls Royce. What a world we live in. Get a vasectomy, gang. The world isn't getting better. Get a vasectomy stat.